Welcome to another episode of my High Elf campaign. Man, when it rains, it pours. And as you can see here, it's pouring down and I'm having to fight some dwarves now. I'm going to go ahead and start sending in some of my own units to go take out this catapult right from the very beginning. So let's go ahead and begin that little idea. Now oh, wow. I thought the rain stopped, but it was only falling. Okay, let's get rid of my fire arrows right now. I'm going to go ahead and detach... Oh, nope, I did not mean to do that. I'm going to go ahead and detach my cavalry. Go ahead and move off to the side because I'm going to have to use them quite a bit. And now everyone else I'm going to have slightly move up a bit while I have my cavalry begin to attack their catapult. So let's move up now. Oh, hold on. Wrong formation. Hold on. Yeah, that is the one that I wanted to find. Yeah, okay, now we need to move up here without hopefully too many problems. There we go. Now my cavalry is charging at their catapult and we can take them down and hopefully not take too many casualties, since we are taking out their artillery. Now they should have one more, I believe. And since I was charging uphill, I feel as though that caused me a slight problem, but I'm not really certain. Okay, so they do have one more catapult left. And they're at the very edge of the map, so I'm going to have to like slowly begin to crawl up here, which is kind of a pain, but I'm just going to have to do it. I may have to pause in just a moment just so that I can fast forward and get up here, but it seems like this passage here is kind of narrow. It's a bit hard to navigate. Alright, there's their catapult up there. I believe we've taken out most, yes, we have taken out most of their dwarves here. Though I am losing a few of my cavalry elves, but, you know, can't really do too much for that. We'll just keep killing them. I could have fought both armies at once, but I was like, I don't want to lose too many elves right off the bat, especially when they might spawn a completely new stack at Edibor. And I do want to take out Edibor via siege, just so that you guys can see a custom settlement in action. And I think that's a good reason why. Alright, so yeah, we're still going to move our forces. We're still taking out this catapult. Hopefully we can take out the next one too. Alright, they have routed and broken. Let's go try to take out my other foe's catapult, if that's even a possibility right now. Let's see, let's get rid of my fire arrows. Yeah, we killed quite a few of them, though they did manage to kill a few of my cavalrymen, which is always an aggravation, but you know, we gotta deal with it, we gotta move on. Alright, let's see. Oh, and if you want to know how I can do this, just hold down space. You can actually look up all of the keys in game, so, or just look on the internet. Because I have people from time to time ask me that, and it's just, I have answered it more than once, so just Google is your friend, always keep that in mind. But alright, we're gonna be fighting these dwarven halberdmen. Also, some of you may know that I've been going through Hurricane Isaac, which thankfully has downgraded to Tropical Storm Isaac once again, so I am safe. Everything has been going well. This will probably be my last video. Let me finish my sentence. This may be my last video before I go on my trip to go see my girlfriend. So I'm just letting you guys know that, and I can't believe none of them have died. Holy crap. What the hell is this? You guys are clearly seeing all of this blood, right? Yet they're not dying. What manner of sorcery is this? Let's move up some of my range again. Alright, we're killing a few of them, but really not that many. That's scary. Why are you so tough, dwarves? Why are you so crazy, dwarves? Alright, let's go charge at that other catapult group. We'll just charge and move back out. Do they have a ballista? What are they doing? They keep moving away, and I'm not entirely certain why. Oh well, we're just going to keep firing at them with my range. We're not doing as well as I would like with my range, but for some reason they seem to be really resilient against my arrows. Just scary. Oh, now they're starting to take some big hits. I just thought since I was hitting them from behind they wouldn't be able to do that, but I was absolutely wrong. Alright, so now that we've charged, we need to move back out. We're still hitting their halberdmen here, thankfully. Let's move back out. We'll probably lose a couple of our Uh-oh. Get out, run! Oh, dear. Alright, well, in that first charge, we actually took out most of their catapult operators. So now we're charging back in, then we have to move back out. Alright, victory is a distinct possibility. Let's get back out. We don't want to lose too many. Yeah, they did a lot better in that charge. It's always better to use your cavalry for a charge rather than just trying to... Well, they're getting closer, but we keep firing at them. Yeah, they're just slowly advancing, these crazy dwarves. killed quite a few of them. Now, how's their catapult doing? Do they have... They should have enough to operate one. Oh, wow, they actually have enough to operate two. That's bothersome. Alright, my immerses riders are still firing. We've killed a couple. Not very many. I don't know if they have, like, upgraded armor or what. I mean, they're just scary tough. Alright, how's that catapult doing? Oh, my own catapults are going to begin firing very soon. Same thing with my ballista. So we can all have them fire and hopefully do some serious damage. Artillery war, go! We are really messing them up. I'm very happy about that. Alright, they're taking more casualties from what I can tell. Yeah, I had a nice formation going on until I learned that I had to move out, so that was kind of bothersome to realize. That's the word, yeah. I'm just a little bit tired. I haven't been able to sleep much due to the storm and all of the stress that comes with that. Let's see if we can take out these axe throwers here. That would be quite nice. Since they're about to throw some axes. Ooh, that was a nasty hit. Alright, we're charging in now. Come on. Woo, that was close. Alright, we've charged in. We've hit them. Let's move out now. Let's move in more of my cavalry so we can begin to fight. Let's see. Their halberd men are not doing so hot, thankfully. So I'm not too sad about that. Let's go ahead and start charging in. My immerses riders are fine. They just need to move away from this battlefield. There's their iron guard charging at me, but we're not going to let them hit me, hopefully. Anyway, let's move in my cavalry. Oh, man. Seriously? They're kicking me in the butt. There's some of their iron guard. Wow. Alright, we need to take them out. They are doing some serious damage to my ranks. Alright, good. They're at the rear, so I can really go hurt them. Alright, so we're still firing. We're about to go charge in, but not quite yet. Oh, my own ballista is betraying my men and killing me. So that's very tragic. Yeah, their catapults are scoring some crazy nice kills. That's insulting to everything that I am. Okay. Let's go get that charge in now, because I cannot deal with these casualties. I mean, they hit my general. They could have killed him, but they didn't, thankfully. Alright, let's begin to charge in now. Oh, there we go. Oh, man, what a battle. This is going to be disgustingly bloody. I've lost 11% of my men. Fortunately, we've killed their general, so that makes me happy, but damn. Talk about some serious loss of life here. Alright, let's see. My cavalry is doing well. Fortunately, they were able to take out their damn catapults, who were giving me the biggest trouble. Alright, so now we're beginning to win, but you know this is going to be a bloody battle, and I really don't want to redo a battle. I just like to play it out, see how it all goes. I mean, so yeah, I made a tactical flaw, but you know, we've got to learn from our mistakes and just move on and keep on going. Try to do our best here. Alright, let's go take them out now. Start hitting them from the rear. Some of their crossbowmen. So some of their axemen too are here. Alright, let's go charge at their axe throwers. So let's use Elrond's capability. We killed their general, so I don't know how long they'll actually be staying. Whew, there's a big blob fight. But yeah, their catapults really did some serious damage to my ranks. A lot more than I did to them, which kind of makes me sad. But alright, we're going to keep taking out their routed units. Let's go after their crossbowmen now. Oh, we still need to fight some of their axemen, so now we're going to fight their crossbowmen who are routing. Excellent. Yeah, they're all routing in various spots. Could go charge at those warriors down here. Let's see, I just need to go down here. Okay, yeah, I'll send some cavalry down there to go charge at my foes from the rear so that we can end that battle, hopefully promptly. That's really what I want to do. Okay, so what do we have here? Some more swordsmen fighting. Who's not fighting? We have some spearmen who are not fighting because we won this battle here. Excellent. Okay, let's move out with these 3 companies of elving soldiers. Let's go after their men. Alright, now we can go start charging from the rear with my other cavalry company. Let's see what else we need to charge at. Let's see, we got some vault wardens. I don't want to charge at them. Let's move these smiths in. Let's have these spearmen charge at these axemen from the side. Okay. To have my siege equipment stop firing before they just kill all of my own men. Though they did get a nice shot there, thankfully. Alright, so I should have some cavalry back here now. Okay, good. I do. They're winded, but that's okay. Let's go charge these dwarven warriors from the rear.
lost half their men.
Yes, they have. I've lost a good bit, though. 16% of my men. That's really no good. Alright, let's go charge out those Vault Wardens now. I have some more Spearmen who need to go fight, so I'm going to go send them out now. I have some archers who are still firing. I'll have them stop for the moment. Alright, we are now hitting these Vault Wardens from the rear, so they should be very sad. Very sad face, very frown face. We've begun to break them here as well, so now we just need to charge at them and kill the rest. Whew. Here's my Spearmen killing their Iron Guardsmen. I have some more Swordsmen here. So yeah, I mean, their siege equipment did a lot of damage, but we're now back on the advantage, so we're doing quite well. We've killed most of their men too, or sorry, their dwarves. We've killed most of their dwarves from what I could see. And if they're not already dead, then they're severely damaged to where they won't pose a threat in the future battle that I must have next, since we may have 2 battles into this episode here. Ah, see? We've broken their Vault Wardens here, from what I can tell. That makes me happy. That always makes me happy. Okay, now we are charging down this hill. Oh, yeah, they definitely were very smart, though. If they had fought me on level ground, their siege catapults wouldn't have done as much damage. But since they were on this hill, they were able to just really scoop me up and just hurt me pretty bad. Alright, 98% of their dwarves are dead. Wow, they have lost so many. I didn't think they would lose their whole army, but yeah. Alright, so we won this battle. I mean, that's it. Their general's dead too, so there's not really too much to worry about. And as you can see, bloody battle. They have lost a lot of their numbers here. Wow. We even blew up their catapults. Okay, let's get out of here and go back to the campaign map. Heroic victory. We were outnumbered. We lost 244. We killed over 2,000. Yeah, that went very well. My Lancers definitely helped me win that. Alright, let's go back to the campaign map. Okay, here we are. Prisoners captured. I suppose I could ransom them. We could try that. Oh, well, that didn't work out. I'm not too sad about it. Elrond is edging closer and closer to Erebor. Let's see, do they have any big stacks? Yeah, they have a fairly large force actually in the town. Del is behind me, but I have Glorfindel right here. They don't have very many Delish warriors, thankfully. Right, I could go straight to Erebor, and I could probably go take him out right now, but we'll wait to build a ram first. Though, like I said, I could probably just break down the gate. They have a lot of their dwarves there, so I don't know if I even want to fight yet, just because they would be able to really hurt me.
Yes, my lord.
And they're probably going to attack me next turn, so that'll end this turn here. And then next turn we can continue our assault upon the dwarves. Hopefully we can end this conflict soon, just so that I can go back and start concentrating on possibly Del or even Mordor. Alright, let's see, they have a lot of dwarves here. I don't want to fight them at the moment, so yeah, that's what I wanted to do, is actually pull back the dwarves so that I can fight them on that bridge. Now, I don't know if they're going to go for me. I don't think they are, at least not for this turn. Alright, let's move up now. We have another army to move up. They don't have very many soldiers here from what I can tell. Let's see. No, they don't have very many at all. Okay, good, we were able to push them back. Let's see, there's a few more dwarves there. Relations worsened. There's Worm Cub. Is it an easy take? From what I can tell, it's a fairly easy take. Okay. We'll just auto-resolve that. Clear victory. Okay. We'll stop this now and repair this town. Build an artist studio and a sculptor's workshop. And that'll do for that. Let's go ahead and move my spy down here. Let's see. Oh, wow, that's a huge stack. Okay, I'm going to have to watch out for this stack here. Oh, and of course they killed my spy. Okay. Let's see, how many men do we have in his army? Metamelkin. He's got a lot of warriors, but not enough to really make a huge difference. Alright, we're going to move this force up here now, because we're going to have to take out that huge stack there. That was a ridiculous stack. Oh, I have some light swordsmen here. Okay, let's move them to Dane's Halls. Maybe we can actually put them in here so that I can move on with my army. Wreck your faceberg. Okay. Spy killed during mission. Relations worsened. Recruitment report. Construction. Alright. Let's see what else we have going on. In Moria, Kedin Amroth, I have a few generals. More generals. Always more generals. I'm going to put them in as many towns as I can after I finish off my foes. Yeah, I mean, I just have generals all over the place, really. Right, let's see, there's Dell. They're in my land, so that makes me a bit worried. I don't want to fight them, but I may have to, which would be tragic. But I'm just kind of hoping that they get preoccupied with their foes. Yeah, they don't want to ally me because they're allied to the dwarves. Let's see. Can't really do much. Alright. Yeah, I can't do too much since they are allied to the dwarves, which is a huge problem. I mean, I could definitely take them out a lot easier than anything else because, well, they're squishy humans. They're not the well-armored dwarves, so they wouldn't be too huge of a threat. Alright, so I could have Elrond fight this army here, and I may do that. Or I could have Glorfindel fight, but he doesn't have as many infantrymen, which is not as good. Alright, unfortunately I'm going to have to combine troops and maybe get some soldiers from Glorfindel here. Alright, let's move out this Lancer group. Let's see. We'll place in some more archers. And let's see, we'll move this group back. Place in a few more archers. And then what do we have over here? Do I need any more melee? Let's see. No, we don't want to take away his melee, so we'll give him some more cavalry. So now we have one more battle against 1,400 dwarves, and that's who we will be fighting. So let's go ahead and get onto the battlefield. Alright, here we are. I have my archers and my catapults, and they're all kind of grouped up, so they should be charging across the bridge, which is absolutely fine. I have a lot of siege engines in range, so this is going to be a fairly bloody battle from what I can tell. Unless they can't pass this bridge. Uh-oh, they may actually have a bug to where they can't pass that bridge. That would be terrible. Not sure how much I like that. I don't like that one bit. It's really bothersome. Uh-oh, but they also have catapults too. Uh-oh. That's going to be troublesome. Alright, I'm going to spread out my archers then because we don't want them to lose too many. Alright, let's go ahead and spread them out. Can I hit them with my own? Yes, I'm going to have my own siege engines try to hit their catapult because we want it gone and dead. Oh boy, I'm not too happy about... Oh yeah, see? They're going to take out huge chunks of my range now due to their catapults. Alright, let's see if my ballista can do a little bit of damage though. Hopefully that's the case here. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to pass here because, I mean, this seems to be bugged and glitched, so... There we go, we have one catapult gone, thankfully. Alright, let's try to hit this one now. I would love to hit this one here, that'd be great. Stupid catapults. Catapult war, go! Come on. Maybe I should move away from my fire ammunition so that I can have a better chance of trying to hit them. Since they seem to be really accurate with their siege engines. Oof, don't like that very much. Wow. I thought we hit both, but we didn't. I was about to be very happy. Alright, let's get rid of my fire ammunition and just try to hit this catapult here. Hopefully break it very soon. Boom, there's one rock. Come on. Oh, crap. Eee. Okay, good. It fell short. Ew, it's squishing some dwarves. Nice. Not really what I want to do right now. I kind of want to just kill a few other things. Alright, so we do need to take out their crossbowmen. Since it looks like I may have to actually charge across the shoreline. I'm not very happy about that. Not that I really have any choice but to do that. So, we're going to have to kill as many as we can. Alright, looks like we're going to have to switch back to my fire ammunition. This isn't working out too well. So, guys, I am going to pause. I do know that you want to see the killing here, but, I mean, it's going to be a long standstill. And I find it to be very boring and time-consuming, too. Uh-oh. Okay, good. It's kind of making me a bit nervous, but anyway, we're going to keep trying to hit their catapult. Then I guess we'll try to hit blobs of their soldiers. Ew. Ew. It's a lot of them. Alright, let's go ahead and move up my immerses riders a bit so that they can begin to fire, hopefully. Come on, I want to hit that catapult so bad. So let's see how my siege engines will do if I just tell them to fire at my foe. They have a lot of iron crossbowmen. Let's fire at them. Let's see, 2 companies fire there, other 2 companies fire here. There, we'll fire at your vault wardens. There we go. Immerses riders are beginning to move in. Alright, now how's my catapults going to do? I have no clue yet. We're about to see. But yeah, I won't be pausing yet, but soon. Come on. Oh, you fell short again. They've lost 13%, 14% of their dwarves. Oh! Man, that catapult makes me so nervous. Hate it. Alright, so here we are. And yeah, I am going to pause and fast forward, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So I did manage to kill their enemy general and take out their catapult. That's all that I really wanted to do before continuing back, just because that was going to be a very long, time-consuming process. But now that it's done, everything is well, and we are still hitting them with our catapults, which I'll let that keep happening for now, just because that's doing very well for us. Though my ballista isn't firing as much as I would like, probably because they're kind of down here. But let's see, what are my archers doing? We need them to fire as much as I can against their everything. Their range, really. So yeah, we've taken out their catapults, thankfully. What are their axemen doing? They're weird. You guys are weird. So yeah, we've killed over 50% of their soldiers. So they're not doing too hot. Oh my god, are you... Ah, catapults, why? This is going to be called Revenge of the Catapults on my own side. They hate me. They just want me to die. I mean, come on. Ah. Alright, we're going to start sending in my spearmen now. With my Bjornings and my light swordsmen. Oh, I cannot believe this though. We lost. I need to watch these damn like, I don't even know if my siege has been that great of a boon. I mean, like, sure, they did manage to kill quite a few, but they just killed 2% of my men or something like that, or 3. Ah, Revenge of the Catapults. They're here. Watch out, guys. Our own catapults are here. We might die terribly. Oh, it's tragic. Alright, let's just fire at their axemen then. With my ballista. And my catapult. Alright, we're gonna move out my sword quendi in just a moment. Alright, let's just walk first. Then we can start to slowly move in. Gonna have to try to push across this bridge and take out the rest of them. I do have my spear wall going on. Probably shouldn't have that going on just yet. Alright. We're going to have my siege stop firing in just a moment. Oh, we do need to move out my archers before they get hit anymore. Poor sword quendi. You guys are expendable though. Very expendable. Alright, these dwarves have lost quite a bit. They've lost over 700 of their dwarves. But they still have quite a few from what I can see down here. Let's fire at their axe throwers. Or their... Yeah, let's fire at this crossbowmen. Wow. Voice was starting to get a little bit raspy. That's no good. Alright, sword quendi are just starting to waltz across, but they are being hit by my own ballista. Okay, alright, you are done. You are done. No more. You are incapable of not killing our own team, so bye. Alright, let's have my infantry charge. Please, please, past the bridge. Oh, okay. We can, they just chose not to. Good. Things were slightly bugged out there. But now I know that I can actually charge through. We can begin to fire at them. And begin to send in my spearmen and my everything else, but we need to move in my Bjornings over here so that we can make room for more of my infantry to actually make it through. So we'll move in Elrond too. Let's see, how many of their crossbowmen do they have left? They have a few, yeah. Let's fire at them though. Here we go. Man, they are firing from quite the distance. Alright, let's go charge over here now against their Vault Wardens. Alright, let's have my spearmen move in their organized ranks to go fight some of their axemen. Here we go. Come on, come on. A little bit closer, a little bit closer. And we're here. Okay. Great. Now we just need to fight their dwarven halberdmen who are giving me kind of a problem here, but I think we will do alright. Alright, let's not have my men run. I don't want them to get all tired before they even reach the battle. Whoops. Walk, guys. Thank you. Okay, we're moving in my general now. We've almost out of missiles to kill their iron crossbowmen. But we did kill quite a few of them, thankfully. Now I've learned how to carefully use my artillery. It's that or you lose all of your men. Alright, they're beginning to waver now, so let's go ahead and have them begin to push in. There we go. Push! Use your bodies! Push! Excellent. Now we can hit again. Let's push in with my swordsmen real quick. Just because we can. Alright, we're pushing. We're pushing. And now we're fighting. Okay, good. Alright, we can push in over here as well. I mean, you do lose some when you do your push, but I find it to be very good if you want to end a battle quickly or even break them. Like here, now we can fight again, and we have more of our elves fighting because now they're closer into the battle. Now we're doing even a little bit better. Except for my Bjornings having a fairly tough time here. Alright, here's my swordsmen. Let's go ahead and have them charge in. Everyone, actually, let's just have this one group charge in. Alright, they are beginning to break now, thankfully. Let's send in some of my riders to go help out, to help route them. Okay. Let's see, let's go chase on their dwarven axemen. I'll send in these swordsmen to go fight these iron guardsmen. Oh wait, no, I have some foes here to fight. These catapult soldiers. Alright. Let's have my swordsmen move in, because, like, see, they won't all move in until you just, like, tell them to run past their foes, but if I tell them to all run past their foes and they all move in, like this, and then I can tell them to fight. Okay, now we do need to kill those axe throwers before they do a lot of damage to my soldiers. Let's go fight those dwarven axemen over here now. Alright, let's get these immerses riders in real quick. Get them out of harm's way. Alright, let's go fight their axemen. Uh-oh, I may have lost one. Yep. Damn it. I hate when I lose my riders. That always bugs me quite a bit. Alright, I do have some lancers, so I don't even know why that I sent them in. I was just like, why not? Well, I thought they were all going to break rather quickly, but I guess not. Alright, let's begin to move in now. Alright, we're going to have to do the same thing that I have been doing just to kind of speed this up a bit. Alright, now we're hitting this iron guard from the rear, and that's going quite well. Alright, now we can hit them. We're all fighting, so that's going very well too. Alright, Elrond, you can go fight. We need to send in my lancers right through the middle. Here we go. Immerses riders, I need you to go route things. Here we go, you can go chase down their axemen and everything else. Elrond is charging at these axe throwers here. Ooh, and they're being axed. Alright, let's use power of the Eldar. Now they're broken. Okay, let's go ahead and have my riders begin to route some of their units. We need one company to go actually take out their crossbowmen that are left. Let's go take out some more of their axemen. Yeah, we have broke them almost on every front here, so now we just need to route the rest of them so that they can't be used in any future battles. Alright, so that's one cavalry group moving on. We've got more to move about. Let's see, what do we have to take down? Ah, here we go, these crossbowmen. Let's take them out. Oh, no, we are going to chase them down. All of them. Because that's just what I want to do. Okay. See what we have going on here. I think we're going fairly well. Let's see. I don't think we have any more that we really need to chase down. We've killed 96% of their men, but I suppose we could kill a few more. That's not a terrible thought. Yeah, we've chased down quite a few of them though, thankfully. Was that Elrond? I think it was. Yep, that was Elrond. Hey, Elrond. Alright. How's my immerses riders doing? They took down almost all of them, or they did take out all of them. We've killed 98% of their soldiers, so I guess we can call it quits here. I lost 178, and I killed over 1,300. They have only 34 dwarves remaining, and we killed quite a few. That was very nice. Alright guys, I'll see you back on the campaign map. Okay guys, well this will end this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's go ahead and execute them, and we'll just make a few more choices, and then we can go ahead and end this episode like I just said. Alright, I guess that's it. I'll see you guys next time.